Hey Truehearts, it's Detra Trueheart here, your life purpose generator with Trueheart Speaks Enterprises, just coming with your weekly, hopefully, life purpose article, or I guess it's video blog, whatever you want to call it. And today's video blog is really about, I have a couple of questions for you, and I have been pondering this because this has just been my personal experience. And I really want to know if you are in pursuit of purpose or are you just seeking unfulfilled success, right? That's juicy. I find that a lot of times we are seeking success when we should be in pursuit of purpose. And success will come as a result of pursuing purpose. And the reason I'm asking that is because I spent 20 years dancing, and I love dancing. I was a performer. I love performing. If those of you who know me know that I'm very animated. But I spent 20 years dancing, and people were very surprised when people would ask if I was going to go to college and study performing arts or if I was going to be a dancer. And my answer was no, because although I loved doing it, it wasn't something that I was very passionate about. And even when I used to do pageants and I would win, and although my platform at the time had always had something to do with youth, that was something that I was very passionate about. But it was in those experiences that I actually happened to really find my purpose and find the thing that I knew that I wanted to do for the rest of my life. But I found myself, doing pageants, competing in dance competitions, competing in pageants, getting tons of awards, getting tons of accolades, but not really being fulfilled and not really being what I would consider successful in my own personal definition now. Whereas people from the outside would say, oh, Detra's successful. She's a dancer. She's doing pageants. She's got it going on. She's got a lot going for her. And so I wonder how many of you out there are in a place where you are pursuing the wrong thing, right? You are pursuing unfulfilled success. You are pursuing somebody else's dreams. As you always hear me say, you are living for somebody else instead of yourself, living for others instead of for you. You are in a place where what you are doing is maybe not necessarily what you desire to do, but you're good at it, right? You're good at it, but you're not phenomenal. You're not fabulous. Like for me and what I do now, I know I'm good. I know that I'm good at what I do. I'm a beast at it. And I was good at dancing. I was good at competing. But at the core of who I was, and at the core of who I am as a speaker, coach, and a consultant, I recognized that for me, I had to take some time to really pursue purpose. And in purpose, I think it's also important for me to say that you have to pursue God. That as a faith mentor, as somebody who what I do is really based on my faith and based on the foundations of what I believe, you have to be seeking God for purpose. You have to be spending time with God. You have to be sensitive to the move of God and the move of God in your life, because there are days where God will pull an Abraham on you and he will say, go to a place that I will show you. Leave everything behind that you are comfortable with and go to a place that I will show you. And in going to that place that I will show you, that is where you will find purpose. And so if you are not careful and if you are, so focused on what looks like it would be success or what seems like success or what others would deem as success, then what happens is you fall prey to unfulfilled success. And some people call it insignificant success. Purpose, I think, would be maybe even significant success, where there's significance in what it is that you are accomplishing. But I'm going to leave it at what I talked about in the beginning, is you pursuing purpose. As opposed to unfulfilled success, where you are doing things that are not fueling you, that are not feeding you, that are not, tending to your sweet spot, right? And so I challenge you. I really, really, really challenge you, because I find so many people who are living lives that they are not happy with. And remember last week I talked about asking you, my question was, what really makes you happy? And taking some time to really think about what makes you happy, and even maybe thinking about what doesn't make you happy, so that you can get to a place of knowing what makes you happy, or even what to say no to when it comes if it's something that you don't like, right? So this week, I really want you to think about pursuing purpose, and more importantly, pursuing the God of purpose, so that you can find your purpose. And then more importantly, figuring out if you are in a place where you are living unfulfilled, where things are just not the way you would desire for it to be. Really seeking, God, and asking Him to put you in a place and connecting you with some people who are not only go-getters, but who are purpose-driven, who are ready to be pushed, propelled, and provoked into purpose. If by some chance, you need a push, go to my website, see how I can help you out. Maybe we can do a heart storming session, and we can really sit down and kind of get to the core of what's really going on with you. But my goal with these is really just to kind of give you a couple of minutes of something to really provoke you to start thinking about what your life purpose is, and really start thinking about, are you really living in and on purpose? Are you intentional about the life that you are living? And are you intentional about doing the work that you have been placed on this earth to do? And if not, it's about time for you to start doing that. So I want to just say, hopefully I'll see you next week. If I get an urge to do something this week, you'll see me this week. But if not, as I always say to you, always remember to thine own self be true, for out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. Continue to live life in and on purpose. If you like this video, make sure you subscribe onto my YouTube page. Like I said, I'm going to be doing more videos, and I'm not pausing on my blog for a minute because I'm hoping to maybe, link everything together. But I'm trying to just do what God is telling me to do. As you guys know, I'm in a different place, and I'm not really all about the primp and the prom and, whatever they call it, the prim and proper. I'm a rule breaker, and I'm really not, I just want to do what God is telling me to do. And it may not look like what everybody else is doing, but I know, that what He gives me is for somebody. And so rather than focusing on, the fact that it's not the way that I would want it to be, or the way that in my mind I think it should be, I'm doing it because I want to be an assignment. Okay, and that's a whole nother lesson that I'm going to share with you about being in assignment, because many of you are out of assignment and you're focusing on other things other than operating in your assignment, operating in your call, and operating in your purpose. So until next time, continue to live life in and on purpose, and I'll see you soon. Take care.